Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another Wurrzag episode in our Legendary campaign. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back in here. Let's do the easy fights, or the fights that we know we're going to do first. I'm going to clean up chaos here. And we are going to murder them. We haven't fought chaos yet, though, so... I mean, is it worth... We'll do it real quick. They might have a chance to do more damage than that seems, although we're going to replenish so much that it's probably not going to matter, but... I'm fine with starting there. What do we have on here? Effigy. Back here, potion of healing. Ward save. And trickster shard. Okay. I do need to get a couple of catapults with that. Oh, excuse me. Just so that I can force armies to come to me. Yeah, they got hounds on all sides. Okay, marauders are annoying. Alright, so we want the archers on the marauders. Put these guys on this side. There's 4 biggins. Oh, they're big. Okay. Got him. Got the giant. Is running up the middle. Crushing people. Biggins we want into the trolls. Chaos warriors have a lot of armors. Or a lot of armor. But we can wrap around them. Well, I did virtually no damage. Pretty cool. Let's do this. Where's their lord? Come get it. Come get it, little wolves. Get those trolls. Oh, we're already chasing them, yeah. Get on them. Murder those trolls. Might as well just go ahead and pop that. Silly little armored chaos. Can't handle the savagery. Bunch of pansies hiding behind their armor. They can't handle the bum rush. They don't want any of this. This is a little too manly for them. Or I don't know what I'd say. A little too tough for them. Be the gender neutral term there, I suppose. A little too much gumption for him here. Alright, I think we murdered everybody. Just make sure we get the Lord. Look at this little weasel trying to run. Just trying to get away from the giant. That's cute. Oh, that's sweet. Let's just take turns beating on him. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Cute little chaos. Get out of here. And I mean, we're gonna get like replenishment on everything, except for the wolves. I don't even care. I'm about to remove the wolves anyways to get some more savagery. As soon as I get like biggins, like this would be an entire army of like everything biggins. It's gonna be on. Punctuated by like a giant and a like the mercenary spider queen. We get plus 11, so that would give us plus 2. 900 is quite a lot of gold. 7% is nice, but we're going to get full replenishment anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're losing a little bit. We're going to fight them one more time, probably to gain some more, so that's a pretty good rate. I don't know, that might wipe them out. No, they're going to run. We'll get one more fight out of them. Ooh, that's very nice. Drink scales. Yeah, just auto that. Maybe I need to start executing. I think you can get different items depending on how often you do different types of victory celebrations. Popular. Get that skill point. Keep doing Ravager. I want that. I want the hero recruit for all shamans before we hire more shamans. That would be tremendous. That would just push me right through all of the orc garbage. Actually, you know, now that I've thought about it, I was talking all this trash about the goblin shamans, but the thing about that is, okay, so we're going to complete Ravager. We need to get to Lightning Strike, and then we'll be virtually unstoppable. if you look at the magic here, as I discussed last episode, I have so much like attack power already that I don't even need more melee attack. Like, it's so much attack power. Like, we're overkilling it. We're already going to have the full 85% chance. I mean, look at these dudes. You got 74 charge. And their melee attack is normally 66, including Frenzy. I mean, this is not even including the big ones. I mean, look at that charge. That's 101 charge. 101 charge. On top of having 56 normal melee attack. That's ridiculous. 156 charge. I mean, the best defensive units in the entire game, I think, might have like 70 or 80 defense. Maybe 70 or 8 defense. And remember, the most you can have is if you have more than 45 attack power over their melee defense, then it's a waste. So all you need to do is beat them by 45. And I mean, off that charge at 74 plus 66 is like 139, something like that. My math might be a little off there, but anyway, it's close to like 140 melee attack. So unless something has, you know, greater than 95 defense, they're gonna have the 15%. Like, they're gonna have the 85% chance to hit. Nothing has that. I mean, even like this guy has 40. Where's what's his name? I don't know where the main dwarf guy is, but I mean, like, even like dwarf warriors only have 45. I mean, dwarves are the most defensive. I think maybe the tree people, they might have, like, the trees for the elves might have like 60, maybe. Like the Iron Breaker dwarves, like the most solid defensive thing in the game, I think has like 70 maybe. Like, nobody's going to come close to 90 melee defense. It's just not happening. And so what that means is, remember, we were looking at which one to get. And we wanted this spell because in theory this is the strongest spell that the greenskins have because it gives you 58 melee attack, right? It's one of them, and it affects everybody within 40 range. But that's overkill. That's way, way, way overkill. There's no way that's relevant. And this thing, like, Edbutt's awful, Brain Bust is awful, Gaze of Mork, you saw, didn't even do any damage last time. This is good, but it's only affecting one unit. Has that melee attack overkill. The melee defense is nice, but there we go. Foot of Gork is good, but it's expensive, and it's just straight up damage. It doesn't do any other debuffs. If you look at the goblins, they have quite a bit of utility. They have a Vindictive Glare, which is not going to do that much damage either, but it's basically the same thing as Gaze of Mork. Unless I'm misunderstanding it, I think it's pretty much the same thing as Gaze of Mork. Sneaky. Now, that only affects a single target, but it does give plus 18% armor piercing damage. So you can at least put that on a lord and probably do some pretty good damage. So it's garbage too, but at least it gives extra damage and not just melee attack. This is going to be nice. I mean, this, like, hurts an entire army. It lowers their vigor, which is going to lower their melee defense. Over time, it's going to lower the charge bonus and their speed, so they can't run around and kite us as well. And they can't charge into us nearly as well either. That's going to help against some of that top-end cavalry that we're going to face. So that's got some nice utility to it. It's also very cheap. All of these are very cheap. You can cast a lot of it. Now, this is still very good. This is still the premier, one of the premier greenskin spells in the game. It lowers weapon damage and melee attack. So increasing my melee attack is not going to do much, but they're not going to be hitting me back for anything when that's on them. So that's really nice. This is something I think they've buffed. That feels very powerful for 50-something seconds. Acts only on targets when in the area. Okay, so only if they're standing in a certain area, so I guess they could, in theory, walk out of it. But this would be great for artillery. It'd take artillery forever to walk out of it. This is a great way to shut up artillery I mean, you can overcast it. That's pretty expensive overcast. But you can throw that on some archers, force them to relocate. It's okay. It's got some utility. And this is something that I'm interested in trying out. This is a relatively cheap vortex spell. Does decent damage, not huge damage, but it puts a debuff on them for 26 seconds, which is going to lower their speed, their melee attack, and drops 30 armor, which is huge. Because the greenskins don't have a lot of armor piercing outside of the, or at least not savagery, outside of the boar. So this will drop their armor by quite a lot. So my thing is you throw this in the middle of them, and then while they're all stunned, then you just run at them while they had this debuff on them. So I think that could have some pretty good utility to start a fight. This also lowers vigor, which so it's not just for I'm pretty sure that vigor, like lower vigor, contributes to lower melee defense. I'm almost positive that it does. I think it's lower melee defense and lower melee attack when people are tired. I know it's lower speed. And I don't think they get the vigor back after this. Unless they rest. So, anyways, all that means is I think goblins are going to be good. And I need to complete this quest battle by the time I get to goblins so that they all level up. Okay, so so I need 4 night goblin units. That's kind of a work in progress. I want to wait until my wall goes away before I do that. Okay, so that was easy to manage for the most part. How's our public order looking? It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for now. So let's start heading north. So we could swing back by on the way up here and just grab some more biggins. Trade out some of these guys. Now I am sad because these do have a lot of chevrons, but the biggins are still going to be a huge upgrade. Sub these 2 out definitely for some biggin units. Biggins aren't going to be that important for dwarves because dwarves don't have large units, but it's going to be very important versus basically every other faction. Okay, this is a simple one. They're just going to get murdered. We got our wall here. 200 is not really worth. I mean, we could just execute captives. We could eat people. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and execute. If we get any extra traits for that. Knight blade. No, we still get the Prado, which is worthless because it's glitched. Eight dwarves. We're getting close to that lightning strike. And the wyvern. We're gonna get the wyvern next level. That is a game changer once you get that flying unit. Big time game changer. Okay. Let's send him over to soften up these guys, and if they don't kill them next turn, I want to take that town. So let's just run up here as fast as we can. If they take it, whatever, I guess. We'll take Drinker Eyes. We gotta wait until like 32 turns and we're going hostile with them again. What are we doing over here? Ooh, they're away. Can I beat them with this straight up? I feel like if no one's there, then I can definitely siege this and just take it from them. They have 12 units without a lord. I don't know if I can attack them next turn per se.
Yes, boss. Not a chance.
Get him a little bit of level here. I mean, they hate us. Like, there's no going back here. They hate us really badly, so I don't mind raiding them or whatever. Hero actioning on them. And I need to unmount. But next turn I won't have the mount. Oh, you can unmount same turn. Okay. Remember, you always want to unmount on a siege off of a normal unit. Flying units are great for sieges. That is a huge game changer. But for just normal horses, you want to unmount because it's just too cumbersome. Factions will also just put spears on their gates and things like that. You really don't want those large units that are very dependent on charge bonuses in most siege situations. Let's try to crack down extorted income. Turns 1, 2. We need a third. Here soon. Okay, I think I just need to... I'm gonna have to just dismiss this guy, I believe. He's not gonna do anything. That'll save us a little bit of money, and then we're gonna hire Grimgor over here. Even though Grimgor did let me down, he's still a legendary lord. We can be risky with him because if he dies, he'll always come back. I mean, that was my part. You know, a lot of that was my fault for mismicromanaging him. He was just late to the party. He is good at sieges. He does... Yeah, he has more armor piercing than a lot of other orcs. I mean, he's alright. He's a shadow of his former self, pre-nerfs, but... I really wish I could have gotten a good snick. It's not that huge, but 36% armor piercing damage for 35 seconds is... pretty significant. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty significant. But it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hire 4 more units here. Now, they might take this, but the problem is if I don't have an army up here... If I don't have a military presence, then they can just... Once they take this, then the Bloody Spears, once they take this, then they can just start walking around taking everything. And I don't want to give all that up. Okay, and we have enough gold where we can go ahead and level this up so I can globally recruit some goblins and get that quest out of the way. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and... Everybody's move. Misty is fine. Place is fine for now. I'm gonna have to upgrade one of these eventually, but it's fine for now. Drain's fine for now. Thrawn Peak's in big trouble, but I guess if I'm gonna commit an army, I don't know. I think it's still too dangerous to level this up. Level 3 right now. I mean, these guys, that place is gonna die very soon. Alright, we're about to get a little bit more gold over here, which is good. This place is fine for now. We're gonna be able to start getting to level 4 soon. That'll mean shamans, which means I need to be able to do that quest battle before then. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna take that. So we're definitely gonna have to fight them very soon. I don't want to break contract with them though. Where are they going? Yeah, go mess with the border princess real bit. Get out of here with all that. Well, I'm cool with that. Heck yeah. A free 15 obedience? Yeah. Smack him around. I don't know where their big 20-sec army is, but I need to just go ahead and... Can I hit him this turn? Okay, I can hit him this turn. Alright, so let's see if we can go ahead and crack some walls. We got him. Okay. How many walls do they have broken? 2 breaches. Okay, excellent. Ooh, they're way up here sieging. Alright, it's unfortunate. I don't want them to sack that because I want the money off of that. But alright, let's go ahead. He's leveled up. Looking good. Mine's 15%. Went under siege, okay. That's pretty good. Remember, we're not going to assassinate lords, but we might have to assassinate other heroes to get them from... to stop them from messing with us. Yeah, all this is still pretty trash. Yep, still trash. I think we just go assassin here. Infiltrator's the big one. We're going to probably use that a lot, actually. That's a very, very useful skill. These greenskins are not great at sieging under most normal starts, especially savages. Okay, who's at war with them? Okay, we're at war with Karakazul, so they're not going to deal with us at all. Wars of Chaos, number 1. Whatever. I'll show you number 1 soon enough. Yeah, we've got breaches too. They don't have any. They don't have an army or anything here. Speed. Give that to some of the boar here. Actually, we'll give that to our main guy. He's pretty fast. Fiery attacks. Is that going to matter at all? It's not gonna hurt anything, so I guess we might as well. So let's put that on him, and then the swiftness on 1 to 4. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had this. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. It's looking pretty sweet. Where's the other breach? Does that count as 2 breaches? I suppose so. I think we still want... So I want the boar to come in through here and go like right through, shoot that through that crack there. The cycle charges on people. And then I mean, I could just have everyone climb this wall, but I do want some people to threaten that other wall. Let's just climb like over here.
The war is here.
So I want to like be here. Actually, let's go ahead and make these guys 5. Make them 4. So the goal here is just to be spread out and force them to like man all of these walls if they want to defend all this. Then we're just gonna run up and just like climb up these walls. Then climb down on the other end and flank them from this angle. That's sort of the game plan here. I guess we can put 2 boar over here and just put them on the gates. They'll break through eventually because we're not going to have any boar over here that can really do anything. Let's go, boys. Oh, geez. Okay, so they put a lot over here. Actually, if we get way down in there, I don't think they're going to be able to fire that much onto us. There's like a handful there. Damn, Mike, get forward, get over here. Come on, let's go. No. Stop. Can we fire on them? I'm not gonna get a good shot. Let's crush him in the back. No, 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 not right there. Fire on these guys. You guys are still working that area. Yeah, the boar are not very good if they like stay in combat. Like they're supposed to cycle charges on the back. Nice little charge in the back here in a second. Oh wow, what? These old goblin spearmen? Causing problems, huh? Charge him in the back. Okay, that should be a massacre. Yeah, that about does it. Charge him in the back like that. It's gonna be a massacre. Hold. God. Purple guys don't look like they're having a good time. And those cute little normal orcs. They're not ready for those savages. Some cute armor and shield there, boys. Cute armor and shield. Yeah, I would say it's not nearly as close as they thought it was going to be. I did lose quite a bit of boar. Like, the boar, you really don't want them to get tied down in battle. They're shock infantry. They do a lot of damage, but if they stand there and people actually get to turn around and hit them, they have virtually no defense, and obviously very little armor. And their melee defense is 12. So they're getting hit by everything. Pretty much, if people turn around and hit them. So they are not meant to get bogged down in combat. They are meant to charge into the back and do very heavy charge damage. And to cycle and get out of there. So I didn't do as good of a job on that as I could have. Close victory, my butt. Close at all. So you see, they still did kill a lot. Even though they took a lot of casualties, they killed a lot of stuff. Those normal savages are, dude. Great, man. I mean, 10,000 gold is extremely difficult to turn down. I mean, this might be one of the rare loot and occupy scenarios. I don't know. I could just sack it, but the problem is if I sack it, I'm gonna have to hit him up next turn. It does have a special building chain, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it at tier 3. I might get it at tier 2 with like a couple of buildings, but I just don't think there's any way. It's just so much gold. But give up 4,000, but I would get to hold it one turn earlier. Get the replenishment. We're gonna have a rebellion, like, almost certainly, really quickly when we do that, but... But my army is probably doesn't cost me. I mean, it might be a 3,000 or 4,000 gold army. Another turn to sit here and do nothing. This is just almost instant public order problems, and I don't like that. So it's either occupy and leave 10,000. I think I just have to sack it. There's just too much gold to leave on the table. Got that. They gave him the money and then ate him. I like it. Deploy a shaman. Hero to the fall. Okay. Well, I don't have a shaman hero anymore because he died in combat. We're gonna have to get us a new shaman. Yeah, we don't have 3 breaches. They're not going to be able to get back in time next turn. But, I mean, it's going to take one more turn to take it, but... You know, 10,000 gold is 10,000 gold. We've almost got enough. It's going to go to 71. Put a couple of these together here. Remember, we're gonna have like insane replenishment, like once we take this down. So it should be a pretty easy pick next turn.
Be gone.
Oh, these guys are coming for me, huh?
Don't think so. Start the war.
Okay, so they.
I am the Slayer King.
How long until I can declare war on them?
Why is there groby scum in my presence?
6 turns. I really don't want them to backdoor me, though.
Now's the time. Be gone.
17 on 20. This guy doesn't quite have his wyvern yet. I'm gonna let the other people soften him up a little bit.
Now we're talking.
I'm just gonna hire 3 more. So many savages. But it is what it is, man. Alright.
Here we go.
Wait, why are we taking that much attrition? 'Cause it's a snowy path or whatever? Whatever, I'm fine with taking some attrition.
Orcs fist.
I mean, we'll lose a couple units, who cares? Okay, so if I can walk down here and get one more turn to summon, I think we can defend that. So that'll give me 12 plus the garrison. Hopefully they don't attack within that amount of time. Tier 3, so 250 for 4,000. So that would be 5 turns, 250. So it's going to be like 22 turns or so. 4,000. I mean, we've got a lot of disposable. I think we can go ahead and do that.
Fucking Morcock, I mean.
I wanted to step over here. I guess we just dash up here. We're about to lay the smackdown on some of these people up here. Probably the border princes. We'll go ahead and start up with them. I think I'm gonna pimp out this army a little bit more here, though.
Great prophet. I'm out there.
Okay, I think everything else is... Oh, no, we can get a upgrade gems. 300, that's definitely a buy. And... yeah, money building. So the rest of that's fine.
Start the war.
Let's see, what else? Building wise. Good, good. This is fine. Go ahead and upgrade that one too while we're at it. Alright, 2 turns we can start hiring night goblins to do that quest. Brahm's Peak. We do have a ton of extra gold right now. Quite a bit. I'll go ahead and risk it. I'll go ahead and risk it. How are we doing on tax? Okay, we're about to get big in bullies. When it says orc, I assume that's probably for savage orcs also. I check everything? I don't think I checked it. Okay, this doomed. Probably. I mean, it hasn't fallen yet. I mean, I might be able to get up there and clean up a rebellion with my boy here in a second, but. Western Badlands, didn't get anything. Okay, move. Alright, good nice turn. Oh, they confederated? Oh. That's gross. I mean, they are moving on me. I feel like they're gonna break this pact here pretty soon.
I've been awful careful about what yous want to say to me.
That's war. That's fine. I'm about to fight them anyways. Yeah, Beastmen, go mess with them. Yeah, I saw this coming. Those little humies. Those are some cute crossbows. I don't know where those beastmen are going. Get those nasty undead out of here. We're gonna start spreading corruption. That's really bad for us, because now we can't attack them for another like 4 or 5 turns. We're not breaking that alliance. It sucks, but we're not breaking it. God. And now they get an extra multiple 20 stacks.
What do you want? For the
Thorgren.
This is my land.
I'm gonna get pretty nasty pretty quickly up in here. I've got these walls running around with nowhere to go. Okay, let's do the easy stuff first.
Let's find some scum.
Okay. This should definitely be enough to take them out.
Not likely.
Where's that? Over here? Yeah. It's fine. So we can take Stone Tower here in a little bit.
Let's take
I mean, we're gonna lose our wall soon. I would like to keep the walls to fight these dwarves. Okay, so this is a simple one. Go ahead and just take this. I think they're gonna have. Hopefully they didn't all just replenish everything. That would be really annoying. How's the wall looking? 87%. Might be 2 breaches. It doesn't say there's any breaches though.
Those gates will be open. You see.
Giant spider. It does make him a little more useful in combat. Can at least apply poison. Their charge bonus. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get it. It's fine. 2 breaches.
This is my land.
Okay, they're all injured, but this is gonna wipe out a ton of my army if I don't fight it manually. So I'm just gonna we'll just do the same deal. We're just gonna run all the board through the breaches though. Oh, the gate's actually open over there. Okay. Go ahead and just pile a couple of these guys in. We're just gonna run them in there. Yeah, just run them straight through. Then we'll run the boar in after them. I should just run them all in before. Because who cares if they're on the wall? If I just run straight through. Oh, I accidentally put some ranged in there. Oops. What am I doing? Just fire on these guys. Some up or about to die. You don't want them to be hamstringed like that. Boys, just get in here, it's fine. Force them to come fight me in town square, I'm cool with that. Lose some archers. These guys are holding pretty well. These guys have, there's technically spears, but they have no defense against large or anything like that, so. Dang, they are raining on us with that stuff. Get in here. Alright, we'll go ahead and just call it there. We'll have a couple of turns to recover our boar. It'll be fine. Pretty clever little peace deal with the dwarves. They can take all this territory, goes to the farm. I'm gonna get a wall here. What do you have here? Okay, so you get obedience in adjacent provinces. Income in this region. Get any special squig units? Ooh, +3 for boar, wolf, and spider audience. That's actually really nice. +3 chevrons for boar. Wait, I can't build savages there? What? I'm supposed to be able to build savages anywhere. For realsies? Is it the province? Maybe I just can't build it in this capital. But then if I have it in another province, I think I should still get the bonus as long as it's within the province. I believe that's how it works. I'm looking on time here. I feel like this episode's going long. It's starting to go pretty long. Okay, we'll go ahead and call it after that. Try to keep these episodes to about an hour. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Level him up. We're going to get a wall. So we're going to have just 3 walls just patrolling around here. Just kind of waiting. I mean, kind of want to break that pact, but that's going to make everybody come at me. I mean, they all hate me anyways, but they all haven't declared war on me. That's the thing. If everyone in the world just comes at me, like, right now on their own, it's a big problem. Dwarves have 13 provinces. It's ranking them above me. I have... or 13 settlements, whatever. I have 5... 21 settlements. I don't know. I guess we'll wait it out. I'm about to roll up and just like take out their capital or something. How many armies do they have? They have 1, 2, 3, 5. I mean, they probably have like 70 dwarves, 70 or 80 dwarves over here, and I've got like 40, 60 greenskins, plus my walls probably take it up to like 100. God, I really want to break this pact and just like go at him and just get like first strike on him.
The slayer in me seeks death.
Before my walls dissipate. Now I could just step onto their land and just raid it. Then they could declare war and just fight me. That way I don't lose my wall. And then my walls will be sitting there on top of me probably while I'm raiding them. So they can't just like turn on me at the drop of a hat and attack, or they're going to have to attack through the walls. I think that might be a better move, is just get in their territory like right where I want to attack, and then just raid them. And then just wait. Because my walls are going to be sitting right on top of me. If they attack me, the walls are going to back me up, and the walls aren't going to dissipate, I don't believe, because the raiding is going to keep my wall power up. For another 4 or 5 turns. I mean, they might even raid themselves. I don't think they dissipate after a certain amount of time. And these guys even picked up a glittering scale somehow. There's no way they're going to beat me with a wall. I mean, even like 2 armies on 2 armies, because these walls are serious. I mean, this has like Ragnarok spiders, giants. This is some serious stuff here. So walls are harder to get, but they're pretty dang powerful. Where's my other one? Here. Okay, we'll figure it out next episode, though. That's it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. We should be able to make a move on Black Crag Peak next turn. So hopefully they don't, or not, Mount Gunbad rather, next turn. Hopefully they don't take it this turn. We'll see. And we've almost got our Goblin lair, so we can go ahead and hire... Oh, I need to be careful not to get rid of this wall, though. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, at least 3 walls, because we have 3 major armies here. 1, 2, 3. They're all gonna have walls. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. So that's gonna be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.